No new scenery. I know. Testing, 1, 2. Yes. Moving different. Like I said. So now I'm bringing it to the reactions. It's the first one, and I had to find good videos, so I had to go do a little search. I got what you say. I got to like 8 that I might react to as the days go by. I might try and do one right now and then do one later. So, this video is called Gen Z's Strange Obsession with 2016. So, here we go. Oh, wait, audio good.
2016, the year that has their cock down everybody's esophagus. Everybody glazes this shit to no ends meet. No matter how good a year can be, it will.
I ain't gonna lie, this was a great year. I'm getting memories right now. This was a great year. That's why this is acceptable glaze. I'm not gonna care. This is the one year that you can acceptably glaze and everybody will be fine with it. Cause this year was tough.
Never be better than 2016. Like, I get 2016 was fire. It was really a good year. But this generation and millennials are just so obsessed with this. Like, y'all act like no other year has been good besides that year. While I was 10 during that time, so I might not understand the full implications, I've been wondering for a minute, why is everybody so obsessed with 2016? Besides the fact that sports, music, and media all peaked during this year. And the main reason that I found is because of 2020. 2020 was the end of the world as we know it. COVID shut everything down, forcing everybody to go inside and basically live life through their phones.
Man, I remember COVID. It was to a point I ain't leave the house for like 5-6 months to the year. Cause I was in 6th grade. They shut down my school for the rest of the year. And then I did online 7th grade, and I didn't go back till 8th. So middle school, I didn't really have the middle school experience for real. So COVID, I ain't like, you just on the news, you see everybody fighting over the toilet paper, or everybody trying to get the last Lysol. Like, it's crazy time.
And laptops. And because of this 6-month-long event of quarantining and not going outside, society hasn't been the same since. Majority of society went from being very outgoing and social to all wanting to be nonchalant, popular, lonely. We went from hanging out with the boys and going to parties on Fridays and Saturdays to staying inside playing Fortnite and GTA. And we went from actually talking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna let you know right now. You find way better solace and peace knowing that you in your crib and you're not bothering nobody. That's one thing that y'all gotta understand that. Got to.
Interacting with women in real life, to only being able to talk to them through messages or FaceTime. Not to mention, if we wanted any physical intimacy with anyone, we would have to use our hands, which turned everybody into gooners for about 6 months. Don't lie, we all went through that phase. Yes, I said we. Stop lying to yourself. And while it's been 5 years since these events happened and we have progressed a lot throughout society, a lot of the consequences from that year still remain. One of them being the significant rise of social media. Before 2020, social media and content creators were still very popular. Ever since that year, this shit has exploded beyond belief. The popular thing to do nowadays isn't to be a rapper or an actor, it's to be a content creator. Kids are dead growing up wanting to be this. People would rather stay inside and smoke and chill than go outside and drink with the boys. Whether you like it or not, 2020 turned all of us into introverts. And even if you didn't make that complete transition, you're at least a little bit more there than you would have if not from the pandemic. But let's get straight to the point. How does this relate to 2016? Well, when you think about what 2016 was,
ooh, I remember when this first came out, boy. This is how I got put on in Post Malone. And then I went back and listened to Iverson, boy. Man, I was singing this on a daily, thinking I made it in life. You know, I was broke. I was like 9, apartment to apartment. I remember third grade. Ooh, I got a story time for that. I'm gonna save that for the streams, but I don't know. 2016 going to 2017, third grade year. Yeah, got a story time for that.
It's literally everything that 2020 wasn't. I think the biggest thing that everybody talks about when they talk about that year is the vibe.
The average weekend in 2016, I'm literally on the way to a function whose address I got off Snapchat. I'm in a packed car, blasting EXO Tour Life, screaming that with my location off, knowing that I'm gonna be home way past curfew. That was back when Instagram was still lit. We had World Star popping off, memes were trending. There was no TikTok, there was no brain rot. People actually could talk to people. There was no like attention disorder. You could literally be having a conversation with somebody and get to know them and not be like checking your phone every 5 seconds. When they're teenagers, I'm gonna be thinking in my head like, losers? Losers! Like, what do you mean you sit at home watching people stream? Go do something.
It was just something in the air that year. You couldn't explain. The world just kind of felt like a community. Maybe it was because of all of the challenges, new dances like the dab, the mannequin challenge, hell, the rise of Pokemon Go.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Get that nigga off my shit right now. Come on. Get that nigga.
Whatever it was, life just felt more together back then. There were so many things to be a part of in an era where the internet was still fairly new to being popular. It was like the perfect climax of social media meeting actual real life and joining together to just create a perfect vibe.
I think 2016 is such a nostalgia and mixture because that was like the last peak genuine year. Meaning that was the last genuine year of vibe.
It was 2017, but yeah.
Like how I think of 2016.
Oh, no. 2019. Juice WRLD. Kawhi brings a ring to Toronto. That's the real last genuine year because that was the last year before COVID. So like that was really the last year of real life before everything became this. Part of the reason why I'm doing this, cause like this is, you know what I mean, I'm good at this, but also like this is also the way to propel yourself. So this is our reality, basically. You can't be mad at us, bro. We didn't bring COVID here.
My generation, we were like at the peak of this social media stuff. It was having its rounds, but no one really knew what it was. So no one really knew what it was to be an influencer, or no one really knew what social media was. It was still just throwing stuff at the fan, just going with the vibes. That was like the last year of what we know before everything just turned superficial. And then right after that, my generation, shout out to the 25 and 26 year olds. I can't pinpoint it, but we crossed over into a different sector in 2017. And if you know the feeling, you know the feeling. But after 2016, it was just like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. And from there, everything just kind of been in limbo.
And like I said before, one of the most obvious reasons for our obsession with this year is because everything peaked. Sports, movies, content, music. This year just had everything.
The last instances of a full-length Rihanna and Frank Ocean project, Drake becoming synonymous with one of the most nostalgic summers ever, Kanye with one of the most iconic listening parties we've ever seen, Chance the Rapper before jinxing himself on Ultra Light Beam, Post Malone before converting into a full-time West Virginian, The Weeknd giving us an album that was initially negatively received because all you fake mysterious freaks kept saying trilogy's better. Both are good. Shut up. YouTube had content that wasn't just balloon popping and weird vlog. Basketball at the collegiate and professional level was peak. Blocked by Jane. You would see a fine woman at Target and just think about her the rest of the day. Now you just scroll on your phone and say damn and move on. We're in a revolving door of situationships. Nothing feels sacred anymore.
One thing bro forgot to mention in this video, Double XL 2016 class. We started a whole new era of music. Also,
Bro, this right here, I think XXL is how I got in the rap, or at least my introduction to Lil Yachty. No. Yeah, Yachty, Uzi. Yeah, who did I go? I think I went to my friend's house, and he just put it on. And they were all just flowing off each other. We was like, damn, this the new wave of our music. Or the world music.
Class. We started a whole new era of music. Also, football fans. Odell, 2015, 2016, Panthers, Cam Newton, Super Bowl, Cam Newton, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I always want a haircut like Odell. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say that. It was just, he had a lot of He had a lot of aura back then, bro. Like
That's
that's not glaze. Don't say it's glaze. You know it's true. That one hand catch you and all your friends trying to go do that outside.
Year. Not to mention when you go to the basketball side, we had the greatest finals of all time. And it feels like every big...
That's when I got introduced. That's when I really started watching basketball for real. Like you see it on TV, yeah, you just walk past this in the background, but like that final, and then Giannis started going crazy a couple years after. That's what really made me like, okay, let me sit down and watch the games. Yeah.
Artists also dropped a major project that year. Like literally, I can go on and on about this. A lot of shit happened. And you know a year is good when the most controversial presidential election happened in a year. That's still not the most.
Yo. I remember this man got elected, bro. You know, I'm African, and you know my home country is Ghana, and some of the people that are from my country heard about this man, and he became president. Yo, everybody that was here in America was trying to find a way to get back home, cause like they just thought this man was like the boogeyman or something, or he was coming to take him away, hold him captive. Like everybody was trying to rush out, posting all these videos. Yo, I saw this one video. This man running out his house with just his boxers on after he heard Trump got elected. He's just running down the street. I'm like, man, it's crazy.
Memorable part of the year. This year was his gas, bro, and there's no other way to really describe it. But I still feel like the hyperfixation on this specific year is interesting, because even though 2016 was peak, let's not act like that's the only good year in the 2010. A lot of people say 2014 and 2012 were also really good years. Not to mention 2017 was another good year right behind it. And it's interesting that we all
Thank you.
collectively choose 2016 as the year that we glorify. Why is that, though? Well, honestly, I don't fucking know. And I really can't answer that for you. It's just what it is. Sometimes we as a society just hyperfixate on one thing. And no matter what's wrong with that thing, we just glaze. I particularly call it the MJ effect. And funny enough, I'm actually talking about both of them. No matter how many bad things these two people did, their legacy in public opinion seems spotless. Even though they both did some very controversial things, if they were reportedly true. And back when those things did break out, they caught a lot of flack for it. But because of how great they were, and because of how they made us feel, we just simply don't give a f. So what if MJ touched kids? I'm still finna listen to Thriller, gang. Hey, that nigga ain't touched me. I don't give a fuck. So what if Michael Jordan was an asshole? As long as he's dicking other players on the court, I don't care, man. Like, keep on going. And even though there's a lot of bad things that happened in 2016, and we've kind of put this MJ status on 2016. Back in 2016, a good amount of people thought it was the worst year ever. I mean, prime example, Trump was elected. And no matter what your opinions on about that man, we all know when he got elected president, all hell broke loose. Brother, my whole family was talking about moving to Canada.
I'm trying to tell you. Everybody thought it was over, especially if you was black. You automatically thought your life was over. That's just facts. That's really how everybody felt, unless you were Republican. But you didn't see too many of that until now.
All because a man got elected as president. Like, people thought Trump was dead ass finna bring back slavery, gang. Y'all should know my opinion on Trump.
Yo, was I in school? Bro, I remember, bro, somebody was like, oh, we finna go back to the old days or something like that, bro. I forgot, but I know somebody was like, we finna go back to the old times and finna start working back for the white people. Yo.
Not really the biggest but at the same time, we were just being overly dramatic. Even though people were going through midlife crises during this time, I guarantee those same people still say that it's a good year because of the MJ effect. Or you can just call it nostalgia. I feel like MJ effect is more than nostalgia. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. But when you match this with the fact that everybody was social during this time, it's no wonder that this year was so iconic. And honestly, if we started using our phones less for just 1 year, we might even get a repeat of 2016. But that will never fucking happen because we're all addicted to our phones. I will say that. The people who feel like they peaked in 2016, brother, get a fucking life. I get the year was a good year, but at the same time, peaking 9 years ago is sad, gang. And let's not act like there hasn't been any other good year. Like, for instance, 2024 was a very valid year. I even made a video comparing 2024 to 2020.
Especially the whole Kendrick and Drake. That it kind of brought back the feeling. Future and Metro Boomin made one of the best albums that I've heard in my lifetime. And then what else? Didn't who won the championship? Hey Siri. 2024 NBA champions. Oh yeah. NBA Finals, Celtics won. Then we got that meme of Jason Tatum. Like, you feel me? A lot of other stuff. A lot of good years out there. It's not just 2016. So I do see what you're saying about the whole Glaze thing.
16, which a lot of y'all hated for whatever reason. But gang, we've had good years. And even though 2016 was an elite year, I'm telling you right now, the way y'all talking about it might just be a little bit overrated. Tone it down. Because if you're too busy living in the past, you won't see what's happening right in front of you. And right now, we're on the horizon of what might be one of the greatest years of all time, 2026. Which is ironically 10 years beyond 2016. What the fuck going on here?
A little bit, man. Oh yeah, we are getting some good movies next year. We getting some thrillers for real. I'm trying to see that new Spider-Man. And
2020.
And I am going to the World Cup, June 22nd, 2026. Whatever game that is, I will be there. MetLife Stadium. Was I supposed to leak that? I don't know I was supposed to leak that, but well, whatever.
6 sound too good to be true, and that shit hit on a personal level.
Plus, the way that this NBA and NFL season is looking, it's gonna be.
Oh, let me touch on that. Yo, this NBA season has been one of the funnest. Ever since I got into basketball, this is like, besides 2020, because the bubble was tough. The bubble was a tough ass season. The bubble was a tough season. So probably 2020, last season, and this season, bro. Ooh, maybe 2021 too, because Giannis won his chip. I don't know. Just this season, it's been so fun to watch. Like, it's actually, I might get mad at myself if I miss a game or something, because now I do got Peacock, and I can watch the games, bro. The Thunder is the new Warriors, or even better, because they fun to watch. And even the other teams, the Sixers, the Pistons, like, it seems like everybody's back to putting on good games, and you know, all the teams that you thought were never going to be that good are good now. So it's crazy.
Greatest playoffs for both individual leagues. Same thing with CFP. We all know March Madness.
Oh, NFL too. NFL, I catch myself watching all the games on Thanksgiving Day. There was some good games. Chiefs and Cowboys, that was a good game. That was a good game.
I truly think that 2026 is either going to compete or surpass 2016. Fine.
Facts.
But if you're still stuck on the past, you won't be able to enjoy the present. So, guys, let's let 2016 go. It was a great memory. But I guarantee half of y'all who are glazing it were only like 5 or 6 when it happened. If you weren't, you were like 10 or 11 or 12, just like me. So let's stop acting like we actually lived that shit. And let's enjoy the year that we're actually going to get to live through. But besides that, let me know your opinions down in the comment section down below. Sky Crew Stay Fly as always. Follow my live Twitch. Stalk my Instagram, of course. You can go follow the Twitter and TikTok. Appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know your opinions. Sky Crew Stay Fly. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey, and sure love you. I love you too. If you think I put my in the 0 in 2016.
What?
Would it be tight or loose?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, let me see.
Okay, I don't know what he doing, but yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like I think this year was good too. I'm gonna show y'all like from my perspective and the stuff I went through. I'm gonna show you why it was a good year for me, but like I feel like the world had a good year. NBA season was good. You know, the trades in the NBA was crazy. And it seems like we're about to start a new era. Like LeBron, I feel like this might be his last season just because like the way he's performing right now, he's tired game. It's up to him to know if he got to call it quits. But yeah, I'm ready for 2026. I'm ready. But yeah, that's it for this one. Y'all can give me something y'all want me to react to, but other than that, it's been real. Peace. Nah, I'm not saying that. I need something else. I don't know.